Good evening, BSTV and race fans, and a happy new year to all of you. Welcome to Texas. This is the old version of the track for round 5 of season 1 of BSTV Truck Series, the best nicknamed series on the service. That's official. I made it up myself, as well as Clyde. In the booth with me today is Wobbly Kneecaps, Weber Kneecap. Good evening.
Good evening, Pete.
Did you have a grand Christmas?
Super grand Christmas with 25 friends over. No, that's not real because we're in lockdown.
That's funny. And on the cameras, we've got Sam Boozan. Good evening, Sam.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And did you also have a rave at your place with millions of people there?
No. There you go. I live in the middle of the woods, so there's nobody out there.
Okay, so just dead bodies around where Sam lives.
Mass shootings.
Yeah. We just watched Kurt Bletz doing what many others will do, no doubt, spin their trucks. So this is Texas. How long is this track? Is it a 1 mile? I can't remember.
1.5?
1.5. Yeah, 1.5 mile, 2.41 kilometers. It is quite technical, actually. We're about to enter into qualifying. Well, we're already in qualifying. I've just been informed by Race Direction. So, okay. This track is quite a technical one, like I've just said. If we go on board with Herb Goebbels Sr., we shall see this track in all its glory. It's not quite a full oval as you get these two little kinks here, which a few of the oval tracks in America feature. And then we dive into turn 1 and turn 2, so that's turn 1 there. Exit of turn 2 is pretty lethal. You have to come off the gas a little, otherwise you'll plough into that right-hand wall, and especially when your tyres start to go off. And then you want to get tight to that wall and then sling the truck in on turn 3. And turn 4 is where the back end of the truck gets a bit unweighted because of the changing camber, and the back end can rotate around you, but that is a lap. It doesn't take very long. It took Herb 29.6 seconds, 29.7 really, to get round the track there. It's going to be fairly frantic, this, and I don't see it going clean, do you, Wobbly?
No, I expect, like, I'm going to say, like, 4 spins in the first 20 minutes.
4 spins in the first 20 minutes. Let's see. We've had some votes on the YouTube vote. 100% have said less than 5 cautions throughout this 134 laps. This is the Chris Shaw Design 200 at Texas. Just to give it its official title. Is he here?
No, he's not.
No, he's not even here, is he? We've got a new boy. It's John Boy Cannizzaro. I don't know whether we've got cameras on John Boy. Let's see if is he on the track. He's not on track. He's possibly already done his laps because he was pretty damn quick before. This is Buck Trendle the 5th with overlaid numbers. Looking at that. Oh, it's because my paint pack hasn't kicked in. That's why. Now that is annoying. Yeah, it's got 2 lots of 186 on my screen. Mine's just not taking the paint pack for whatever reason.
Do you like milk?
Yeah, I've done it, but it's still not.
No. Do you like milk?
Do I like milk?
Oh,
go on. Yeah, go on. I'm looking forward to these.
Because it's illegal to drink milk from someone else's cow. In Texas.
It's illegal to drink milk from someone else's cow.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair law.
Why would you drink it for the cow directly, though, in the first place? That's my real question.
Why are you hanging around underneath somebody else's cow?
Get all those juices in!
The only thing you have to say about that is America.
Yeah, America, hell yeah. Oh dear, I think that's Mary Jackson on the chat. Good evening to Mary. Why aren't you racing these amazing trucks? So we end up with 3 trucks. We've got the Toyota. We've got what is the Toyota called? I can't remember now.
If you read the damn Discord chat beat, you would know why you're not racing. But
well, No, I don't read the chats. I'm antisocial. Then we've got the Chevrolet, and I can't remember what that's called at the moment either. And then, oh yes, right, the Silverado. Cheers. And then we've got the Ford F-150, which is this creature here. It looks like it was designed 60 years ago. Don't know why, just does. Do you have a favourite looking truck, Wobbly, or not?
I prefer the Chevrolet.
You prefer the Chevrolet?
If you drive this like a truck, it doesn't get more American than this. Then drive the Chevy. Come on.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. So it looks like we're getting to the end of everybody doing their quali laps because there's 3. Randy Whiting never does a lap, and that's probably for the best, so that we can't see the paint on his truck. Cletus hasn't put any in either. Cletus Bowman's, and Rusty has joined as a racer, even though he's in the booth commentating. So that's good, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah, I was doubting to maybe do a couple of laps, but I didn't because I was all stuck in the VR thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the track, I mean, I'm really bad at ovals, and especially those where you can't just go flat out.
Well, this is definitely one of them. You can go flat out for about 1.5 laps, and then the tyres just overheat, turn to jelly, and your history.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, you've got to be very careful on the gas. You use the gas to steer the car around the corners here. I can see that John Boy is trying to get his the boy removed out of his name. He doesn't really understand yet that this is a nicknamed league for all the humour. Have we got any more Texas facts? Because the milk one was brilliant.
Yeah, give me a sec. I
right.
got the page right here.
Excellent.
And I'm just gonna do a random one. I didn't read it yet. There's only one place called Earth in the world, and it's located in Texas.
So there's a place called Earth in Texas.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what you need. I live. See, in case you really do forget what planet you're on. I live at Earth. Don't know what else to say about that. Really, it's got a brilliant postcode. So, yeah, we've got 134 laps of Texas. I don't think all of them will make it, if I'm being honest. All you need is one, because this track isn't as wide as other ovals either. You'll probably notice that. Whilst it has got 3 lanes, only the top lane is a wide lane. There's only really 2 lines around the corners. And then the top line might come in later, although track evolution at Texas, as I remember, doesn't happen quite as well as it does at others. And this is a legacy track now, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, we are racing the old version because as this is a free league, just want people to get in and use the free tracks. So yeah. This is the old one.
And old tracks means slippy. The
bumpy.
grip.
Yeah.
And bumpy. Yeah, yeah. They are bouncy, these legacy oval tracks these days.
A new fun fact on the chat. I don't know if you saw that fun fact on the chat from John Canizaro.
All right, here
which
we go.
is racing as well.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper was first made in Texas.
That's a brilliant fact, actually. I used to love Dr. Pepper, but there you go.
Yeah, that's a bit of a too serious one, if I'm being honest. But
yeah, we need a better one than that, really.
We need the worst ones. Well, one other thing is I can call you my Texas, and that basically means Texas is the word for friends. Pete, we are friends. You are my Texas.
I feel a little bit worried about that, but never mind.
You're my only Texas.
Oh dear. Your case is lost, mate. Right then, so where did we finish? Oh, where are we currently? So your provisional poleman is Dick Newitt Jr., who did a 29.47. And then John Boy Canizaro, who was just 3... Oh, no, he wasn't. He was 900th slower. doing a 29.56, and then Buck Trendle III, who did 29.59, as did two other racers, Herb Goebbels Sr. and Bubba Versluven Sr.
I'm
How
really
do we
looking
say
forward.
Versluven again?
Versluven!
It's so funny. When we're practicing for the GT4 TPR League, if there's ever a carousel or something, Wobbly just screams that when we're in practice.
Nothing personal all the time. It's just it kept on going since we had tried to teach Bill how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Good old, where is Bill anyway? I thought he'd be in for this one.
I don't know. Might be doing a barbecue or something.
Well, there's a whole load of chat going on in the YouTube chat. And I have no idea what it's all about, but
it's just me talking with
Chris.
Yeah, with Chris.
Cool. I'm pretty sure that everybody's finished their laps, but we can't carry on because Randy, Cletus, and yourself, Rusty, haven't put any laps in. So, have you advanced the session on your screen, Wobbly?
I did. I already
okay,
done. Yeah. Tyler asked me to do so, and I'm always listening to Tyler because he is the best driver and person I ever know.
Hey, how much has he paid you?
Yeah, a lot. A lot.
I was about to ask exactly the same question, Pete. That's perfect.
It's bend over, boy.
Yeah, welcome to this family event. Oh dear. So, where are we in oh dear, never ceases to make me laugh. Right, I'm fine, seeing as we're waiting on these guys sorting themselves out. Not the schedule, I want the standings. So, your series leader at the moment is, I think it's actually Buster Crawls. Is Buster here?
Nope.
No, he's not. He's on 128 points with the drop week. And Dick Newitt Jr. is in second on 120, with Buck Trendle the third on 100 in third. That was weird. Then we've got, who's next, if I can do maths?
You know, if they are not sorted but by drop score, it's for a reason. It's because we are not taking them into account yet.
Oh, are we not?
You're telling something completely different than what's on screen, and you look pretty ridiculous again.
In that case, Dick Newitt Jr. is your series leader with Buster Crawls in second, Kurt Bletz in third, Herb Goebbels Sr. in fourth, and Dale Bogatyrev Jr. in fifth. The only one that's not there is Herb there. No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. So Buster isn't there, or isn't here rather tonight. So he's going to lose out on some points unless he joins lastminute.com, but he's not going to get to do that. So we are now going to form up, actually. The session's been advanced, thankfully. There must have been internal chats within the teams out there.
So, Bill, do you think... I think the biggest question is, who's that guy on 11th place? I don't know. Did he sign up or something? Or made a mistake by signing up?
Who's
and
that?
The second...
Oh, right, yeah, Rusty. Yeah, he's a weirdo, I heard. Yeah.
Talking about his shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and is Clyde gonna finish it?
I think he will. I don't think he's finishing this one. But we'll run through the grid anyway. So your pole man is Dick Newitt Jr. For BSTV Esports Green. John Boy Canizaro goes off second. Buck Trendle, the third, goes off third for Team Chimera. Herb Goebbels Sr. goes off fourth for VTS Esports. Bubba Versluwen Sr. goes off fifth. Donald Wright Jr., that always catches me out, that one. Goes off sixth for BSTV Esports Green as well. Kurt Bletz goes off seventh. I'm pretty sure he's a VTS driver. Dale Bogatyrev goes off eighth. Randy Whiting, is he a senior? No, he's a junior. He's definitely not a junior. Goes off ninth for BSTV Esports Kingpin. Cletus Bowmans goes off 10th, and Rusty Kneecaps is not going to feature because he's in the booth and he was silly and he joined as a driver.
Doesn't sound like me.
At all.
No, not at all.
Not even slightly.
I don't make stupid mistakes. So you got a nice spread of car manufacturers. I mean, got 3 Chevys, 5 Toyotas, and what? 2 Fords. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ford and the Chevy are definitely the least favourite of all the selections. That sounds like we've got Orlando on the chat. Not sure why he's not driving.
He got his COVID jab.
Oh, he got his COVID jab. Oh, if it's anything like mine, then he's going to feel like absolute trash for a little while.
And Chris isn't driving because he has COVID.
Oh dear, right, okay, well we hope that he recovers from that very quickly with no ill effects that are lasting. As we do our form-up lap, what's your prediction for lap 1 then, Wobbly?
I think that Tyler and John Boy are just gonna go real easy on it and just... Tyler's gonna hold the lead, I'm pretty sure. And John Boy's just gonna settle in between him or behind him.
Yeah, I think you're referring to Dick, aren't you?
Canizaro, that's the boy, right? John Boy.
Yeah, that's John Boy, but the other one you were referring to.
Yeah, sorry, I'm referring to Dick.
They're gone.
It's going, yeah. Look how close Adam is to...
I know, he was virtually pushing him down the start-finish straight there. As we took into turn 1 and 2 for the first time, and your prediction is good. Dick Newitt Jr. has leapt to the front of the field, or stayed at the front rather, and is trying to get away but not being successful with it. And Randy Whiting Jr., where he will probably stay.
Yeah, did you test with the tow and the slipstream?
No, I joined as a watcher, so you don't actually get the influence of anything.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Okay, yeah.
Who's that riding high around there? Is that Buck? It is.
It's Buck, yeah.
That's actually a good line to take around these 1.5-mile tracks because it doesn't shred your tyres so much if you stay a little higher.
You might be just trying to get out of the tow, because when driving behind someone that close will also shred the tyres.
Yes.
So just braking that little bit extra, braking the tow.
So we've got, I thought we had a breakaway of 4 then, but then Herb pulled onto the back of that group and brought Donald Wright Jr. with him as well. We've got an overtake for the lead here. John Boy having a pop at Dick. And Dick falls back into line. Gets a bit of grass there, did you see that? Bit of a wobble on for Newitt Jr.
You might be able just to do that. You got the same thing on Daytona where you can just take a little bit of the grass to get a faster line out of it.
Alright, okay.
Things you didn't know. Checked.
Things I didn't know. Box ticked.
Look at how Buck is.
Yeah, Buck Trendle's leaving it very high. I mean, he's obviously playing the long game, isn't he? He's protecting his tyres. He's not bothered about dropping back a little bit.
I think that we spoke about this before, that Buck is really good at playing the long-term strategy.
Yeah.
Instead of, well, me being a knobhead and just going flat out.
Oh, hang on. Get the cameras on Randy. This is a rare sighting. Look at that handsome slide on that car. Oh my god, that's good.
He's waving at you.
What, with one finger?
No. Yeah, it might be. 2 hands and dig on the steering wheel.
So, John Boy continues to lead this race. Newitt Jr. in second. Verschlewen Senior in third. Little gap, nothing to shout home about, between 4th and 5th. Ooh, hang on. Cletus in the pits already.
Could it be that he forgot to fuel up?
Or he's got a penalty for doing something at the start. So let's just see what he actually does. Hopefully nobody Oh, you're right. I think he's on quali fuel.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
So professional.
Very. Rusty called it straight away. I mean, you'd want to take tyres if you were stopping for fuel anyway. I can't remember whether they fuel the truck and change the tyres at the same time. I don't think they do they? I think they take the tyres afterwards.
After.
Yeah. So, the rest of the field. Minus Cletus. Circle round again. Any more Texan facts?
Yeah, did you know that the frozen margarita was invented in Texas?
The frozen margarita?
The frozen margarita.
What the hell is that?
Did you know what a frozen margarita is? Come on.
No.
So,
is it a drink?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right, okay, I've never had one.
And you put it on a popsicle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't get out much. Too busy broadcasting.
Every night, every day, 24/7.
Yeah. Right then, Buck Trendle looks like he's got a bit of a slide on coming out of turn 4. Have to keep an eye on that, because that's a quick way to get your car absolutely smashed. And now he's down onto the line, which is not where he was going. I think you're right, he's trying to keep out of the draft around the turns, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to stay out, and he's preserving his tyres while doing so. I'm pretty sure that there's a point of like, I'm gonna say like 25 laps in that he's gonna have a big advantage over the guys in front of him if he keeps on doing this, and his setup is good.
Yeah, he's going down the inside on Herb Goebel Sr. at the moment. Puts that BTS car behind him, or truck, sorry. And he's going to get, Herb's going to get his teammate, Kurt Bletz, onto his 6 in a minute. If he can overhaul Donald Wright Jr. Bit of activity here with Bubba.
I think Bubba is noticing that he's already a little bit faster, and he needs to stay in the leading group.
Back from Bubba's car, you can hear the tyres complaining on the tarmac.
It was very low there and got a little bit loose as well.
Yeah, he dipped onto the skirt, didn't he? And it's quite high banking at Texas. I can't remember what the degree of banking is. I'll go and find that out.
Uh, 22 degrees.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, it's a good steep one. So if you do get a wheel onto the underside of that white line, it really does disturb the vehicle quite significantly. Again, this is the Chris Shaw Design 200. Chris Shaw isn't here. Ooh, we've got some defensive driving in the background, and that is a smashed up front of a VTS for, I think it's Herb.
He has been falling back quite hard.
He's managed to hit something very hard.
Ooh. That doesn't look aerodynamic.
Now, I don't have anything on my event tracker, do you, Sam?
Nah, you rarely got something with the DK on the price. Like, probably never.
Right.
Unless there's a spin. But
I see.
hitting walls doesn't count as a rain incident in UK. So we won't be able to see what really happened.
Yeah, because that's across the whole of the front of the car, unless that's just the damage model going a bit crazy.
Ooh, that's Kurt Black to the wall.
Oh, it is. And he's got rear damage, so, and front damage. Oh, right, so he's double tagged the wall. I don't know whether you can track back a little.
Let's try. Oh,
he's already done it.
To the back.
Yeah. So that looks like a turn 2 incident.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that when the tires start falling off, it's gonna start washing out towards the wall, and that's one of the reasons I dislike the small tracks.
Right. I think it's one of the things that I like the most, funnily enough.
We'll spend hours trying to find out what happened. But...
Yeah, it's too difficult on these ovals with SDK.
Exactly. Meanwhile, though, this is a pass for the lead.
Oh, awesome.
I think he's just leaving it open.
Yeah. So Bubba taking lead car of this race now. Obviously preserved his tyres a little bit better than John Boy and a little bit better than Dick Newitt Jr. And that's, is that? No, that's Dick Newitt Jr. putting a move on John Boy Cannizzaro now. That's a new line I've never seen before. He's recovered that well though.
He's trying to do the rally track. So, Pete, did you know that Beyonce is from Texas?
I didn't know that. No.
So now you can go to bed.
I will tell all of my friend about that. All of my Texas.
Yeah, I love your Texas. Nice.
So this is Randy Whiting Jr. not at the back of the race. Clearly there's something going on. So Team VTS are all in the pits, getting various levels of damage repaired. Oh, actually, we might be coming up to some sort of fuel window or tyre window because John Boy is in the pits as well.
It went pretty fast.
It did. We're on lap 21. We're not 10%. Oh, yeah, we are.
To be honest,
yeah.
I'm not sure if this is. It might be just a split tactic where you go in early and try to undercut, so that you don't have to stop at the end.
Okay.
I'm not sure on the fuel consumption, but 22 laps in, 21 in, and then stopping seems early to me.
Yeah, it does seem early.
Look at all those cars all banged up there.
So, Bubba Verslewen is still leading this race. He's also got the fastest time, I think, has he? Equal fastest time. So 29.85 for him. And then, oddly, Randy has got the other equal fastest time. Oh no, Cletus. 29.45. Nice.
Randy can't be close to that time. That there must be something wrong with SDK again.
Yeah, probably. It's just probably like missed half of his lap off or something.
Went to the grass like that.
Yeah. Did a blitz. So, the field is now properly split up. Dick Newitt Jr. and Buck Trendle the third out here in second and third. Oh, John Boy's had to leave early due to family commitments. That's a shame.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And he said his tyres were roasted in 10 laps because he left his quali setup on. Well, I hope to see you again. Fun while it lasted. So this one at the minute is a Bubba, Bug and Dick show.
So, but then, how big is the gap between Valentine and Bug? 3 seconds. He's either killing it on the setup, or the other guys did something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, with these 1.5 mile tracks, the sharper corners, doing quali runs and short stints in practice doesn't really show you what your truck is capable of. And this is a fun league, and people aren't going to commit masses of time to it, I wouldn't have thought. So your quali lap, which can be lightning fast, can also ruin your tyres in a race. So maybe Bubba's gone for a more race-worthy set, which protect the tyres for longer.
Yeah, might be.
He's doing laps which are 0.2 faster than everybody behind him, so he's obviously doing something right.
Yeah, and we encountered Martijn in a couple of our other leagues as well, and he's always up there. He's really good in also playing a little bit more safe and not doing stupid things. Aside spinning out on Red Bull last Wednesday.
Yeah.
By the way, the last race we had on Wintergatan,
yeah,
he was also very on top of it.
I can't remember where he ended up, to be honest. I was too busy trying to wipe out Adam Wright, which I did successfully.
No, I meant we did Watkins in the trucks.
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. No, he was all over it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he won the race by a mile.
Yeah. Oh, that was into the wall.
It looked like a 0x.
Yeah, that was Donald Wright Jr.
Is that Clyde behind Adam?
That is, yes. That is Randy Whiting Jr.
So,
with the sexiest man on the planet's face on his car. Several times, so he obviously likes my face.
If I recall correctly, Wright Jr. got beaten by him before.
Yes, he did, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
he's doing it again.
If I were you, Donald, I'd be embarrassed.
Come on, give him a little shove. Nope.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
It almost looks like you, Pete.
It does almost look like me, yeah.
Only worse.
Oh, we're pitting there. That looked like Donald going to pit road. Look at that, Hawkeye's Bingham.
Yeah, he might just try to get the repair in a bit.
Yeah, I think so. Even when you damage these trucks a little bit, the effect is immense. You suddenly lose tons and tons of straight line speed, and on the ovals particularly, the handling's just gone straight away. I mean, the walls are concrete, aren't they? So they're not exactly going to be very forgiving, and it probably puts all the wheel tracking out. So he'll do himself no harm at all, sitting and getting that repaired for a while.
No, and the way he was driving, if you're gonna get passed by Whiting Jr. What's his first name again?
Randy,
then you know you're slow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Catatonic. Yeah. So, on lead lap at the moment is only 5 cars. Bubba, Buck, Dick, Dale and Randy. In that order.
We haven't seen a lot of Dale yet.
No, keeping himself to himself at the moment. He's in a little pod of his own, I think, isn't he? Behind Dick Newitt Jr. 5 seconds behind these guys.
And it looks like Randy is closing in a bit on Dale though. So he might get company. Oh, pit stop from Buck. And from
Bubba. So was Bubba still leading? He was, wasn't he? So that's the race leader in.
Yep.
Dale Bogatyrev Jr. is also in. So that leaves Dick Newitt Jr. and Randy Whiting Jr. Randy Whiting Jr. in second place.
Timing must be messed up.
Yeah. Timing screen's broken. Here comes Dick Newitt Jr. to pit road.
I'm gonna do a Whiting. I'm just gonna remove the wall over there. And I will wait till he gets further back to put it back on.
He's now in pit road, so I think all our blushes are saved.
So the thing is, right,
that takes over the lead again, I expect, once he comes out here. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, the thing is, you know, they did research about COVID, right? That it probably originated from a bat or something, or a lab, whatever.
Yeah,
but
so they say.
It could have been from Texas. I mean, there's the largest known colony. Largest known colony of bats is located in Texas.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
20 million bats.
20 million.
20 million. If you're like a baby pup, baby whatever, you're baby cup. I don't know what to call those. But a baby, a baby bat. A baby bat.
I have no idea actually. Batling.
Battling. Let's call it a battling. Let's call it a. Let's call it a robin.
Batman and Robin.
So if you're a robin, you know, and there are like 20 million bats, how the hell are you gonna find your mother?
Oh, you just don't leave her. Simpler. Hang on.
Stick it on the nipple the whole time until you're like 18.
Oh dear. So, Bubba finds himself, is that right, 7 seconds in the lead?
Yeah, that might be that might be the effect of the undercut. He was 5.5 seconds or something clear of them, and when you do the undercut, it's really powerful.
Yeah, clearly.
I didn't not
it's so
notice.
Powerful, I'd be tempted to pit on lap 2.
Just spit every lap.
Well, if I did like 60 undercuts, then I could win the race, right?
Yeah, Pete. We both know you can never win a race.
A race at Red Bull Ring last week.
Nah, I must be wrong.
Well, it was in the. I think it was probably the bottom split.
700 I rating.
No, 8. Thanks.
I haven't driven the official Red Bull Ring. I just didn't want to gamble the safety rating. You see that Buck is closing in like a 10th of a lap, but he did.
Yeah.
He really looked fast in the opening stage of his stint, last stint.
Yes.
And then Valentine started pulling away.
Yeah, I think that setup does quite a lot here in terms of tyre preservation. And also affects how aggressive you are into the corners, and it's the into the corner and then mid corner speed that really gets you at these 1.5-mile tracks. Excuse me, because that's where you scrub the tyres. You can see how much front left camber there is on the wheels, because the tyre disappears into the tarmac on iRacing. A bit of a glitch for these older tracks. And that just shows how much you would be scrubbing those tyres. And of course, combine that with the weight of these trucks, they're not insignificant. And yeah, you get through your tyres quite quickly. So setup is quite critical, and how gentle you are on the gas, how gradually you get back to full gas onto the back straight particularly, is key. I used to like driving these trucks. Me and Clyde used to have a whale of a time. It was hilarious. You very rarely got a race that went the distance. But it was good fun while they lasted.
Yeah, I think I did a couple of those races on Daytona, and it was always complete mayhem.
Oh, the super speedways are just a disaster.
But I still think that those are more fun to drive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so inspired watching these guys. I might go and do an official truck race tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually considered doing that, and I think I even own the track this time.
You find out where it's at, and
yeah, I'm already checking.
Good. So
Randy, that was it. It was the road version of Watkins Glen, and I was like, nah.
I might still do it. I mean, it's good fun round there, if nothing else. So Randy is definitely catching Donald Wright Jr. again. He's about to put a move on him. I don't think Donald got his car fully fixed.
No, it does get fixed a bit when you're in the pit.
Right.
But you have to really stay the whole time if you want to get it completely done. But it still goes down a little bit when you're doing the tires.
Right, yeah.
And some damage just can't be repaired in iRacing.
That's underfloor stuff generally, though, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure. We had the Daytona package. I thought it was something on a Porsche or something, where the rear wing was completely battered up and just could not get repaired anymore. It almost looked like a heart monitor, you know.
Yeah. So, Bubba, you're right. Now he's pulling away slightly again, lap by lap. But he was making his way towards Buck Trendle III. Dick Newitt Jr. is pulling now onto the back of Buck Trendle III.
Yeah, he's back in the tow as well.
Yeah, very much so, and he's closing rapidly now. Although he's not quite as efficient in the corners, funnily enough. That might be to do with the aero wash. .49, and your race leader is still Bubba Sloan Senior, sorry. With Buck Trendle III in second place and Dick Newitt Jr. in third.
And it's good to see that Jesus, those names. Gobo, Herb. Thanks.
Herb and Kurt.
Yeah, that Herb is still driving around. Oh, he's 4 laps down. He's still out there.
There's still points up for grabs. That's the point. I mean, and not bad points either. These are decent for the league standing. I mean, that's a pretty battered truck, isn't it? Let's face it. It's seen better days and needs more than a bit of gaffer tape to get that back properly going again.
Yeah, but usually they got all these tools in the back, so you can just repair it on the fly. Like a complete welding machine on some folding there.
Series of rivet guns. I mean, I suppose the thing to do is just if you're already in last and second to last, just pit the car, repair it all, get back out, and see who you pick up before the end of the race, I guess. When you race with a damaged truck, you attract more walls, I find.
Yeah, but it might be just the fact that you hit a wall.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Might be saying something more about your talent than us.
So here comes Dick Newitt Jr. He's closing rapidly now on Buck Trendle III. Although the last lap, he lost 200ths to him, so we'll have to see how this pans out.
I really hate that Randy isn't crashing.
Never yet.
So why are you not driving, Pete?
Because I'm broadcasting.
Okay, good point.
Well, generally we try and give each other the opportunity to do one form of racing or another, whichever one we prefer. So I do the TCRs, Randy does this, Sam does the 992 push when that kicks off, which is in the not too distant future.
15th.
15th, very good. Are you in that one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think I was planning on driving a Hockenheim, but I ended up in the booth because there was nobody else, I think. I was in flight. The field is quite spread out. I mean, I'm just looking at my screen, and they're all doing their own pace, and the closest ones are a Dick and Buck, at least for position-wise.
Yeah. And Bubba is still extending his lead slowly. He's now extended it out to 10.2 seconds. Donald Wright Jr. with his slightly banged up. Does he drive a Ford? He does, doesn't he? Yeah. Slightly banged up Ford. Still circulating. Still. Oh, he's just on. He's just been put a lap down now. So he'll be hoping for a caution, caused by somebody else, of course.
Well, Sam could throw in a caution.
This is Cletus Bowman's. That truck looks fairly immaculate. I think there's a little bit of damage along the right-hand side of it. He's obviously had a scrape along the wall, but no impact with it.
Did you ever take a good look at the Texas flag?
No. What would I have spotted?
First of all, it looks like it's from Chile. You know.
Yeah.
That's basically the same, but it looks like it's been drawn by a four-year-old. But we can't be sure because they don't know who created it.
Oh right, okay.
And
so
obviously,
don't know who created their own flag.
Nope, they don't.
Wild.
But obviously, you know who drew the England flag, the UK flag, right?
Probably an English person.
Yeah, it was spot on. I mean, for us, it's Mr. Flag.
Oh, Mr. Flag, right? Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Flag. Yeah, and his surname is Drawer. Mr. Flag Drawer. It seems that Dick is not able to close the gap. It just maintain it. Yeah,
it's intentional. I don't see why it would be because he's getting very quickly dropped by Bubba now, so a race win would definitely be off the cards if he continued in this way, unless he's doing some sort of fuel saving, which we know that Dick Newitt Jr. can do and is very good at.
I'm good at fuel saving. I'm saving tons of fuel. I'm not driving it. So.
Got an electric car. And here is Bubba for Dutchies Esports. He looks in control, doesn't he?
He looks very quick out there. He's on a completely other level compared to the other guys.
Yeah, he's now extended out to 12.4 seconds. Pretty much 0.2 a lap faster than everybody else. I mean, that's impressive, isn't it?
It's really... It's outstanding. He's doing an outstanding job. I mean, it's hard to get away on oval on a normal day, and with these guys, this field is pretty decent as well. They're all guys who can drive cars properly, except for Tyler.
Yeah.
But everyone is really fast in the other leagues, and I know it's nobody's main car, you know. But then again, it's still really hard to pull this kind of a gap on an oval.
Yeah, we see Tyler here, 1 second behind, sorry, Dick Newitt Jr. here, behind Buck Trendle III, and he is starting to close again now, but it's very, very marginal.
Yeah, if you can get like within the second, I mean the the tow goes back like 2 seconds or something. But once you get in that 0.9 area, you really get sucked into it.
Yeah.
You were quick when I said sucking and you said yeah.
Simon, you really shouldn't be laughing at that.
Thanks,
well,
Mr.
you all know
Director.
you like that piece. That's you know.
doing my best not to laugh, and then all I heard in the background was Sam's little giggle. I was like, what is this? So Donald Wright Jr. to pit road again.
Now look at the speed, it's 66, 70 in a corner.
I know, it's bonkers, isn't it, in a truck? Absolutely wild.
And all the throttling in the back, I mean, you can barely hear the car.
And the shopping, and your sister, also your wife.
Is the baby floating around in there.
I mean, look how much I know they're back markers, but look how fast he's catching them.
And you know what? We are fastly out with the race.
Yeah.
Already.
That's just crazy, and no cautions. It's unreal, this. I mean, even the ones that have made contact with the furniture, they did it slightly, you know, not enough to cause a caution.
I would have caused a caution.
I mean, how Kurt going straight through all the grass before didn't cause a caution, I have no idea. And look, you can see that, ooh, here we go, leading to pit road.
And he has such a large margin, he can really just, the entry was a safe entry.
Well, he's going to get out and eat some donuts.
And Dust is doing some donuts. Oh, it's so scary when the car in front of you in the pit lane starts driving, because you never know if you can go through them.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, especially when you're in the pit road bit. They come flying out of their pit box. So, lots of activity on pit road. Bubba, obviously. Buck Trendle, the third, is in. Donald has rejoined the race. And that's Dale Bogatyrev Jr. to pit road. And Dick Newitt Jr. now. And this may mean that an absolute phenomenon is about to happen.
Your face is gonna be on first place?
That's right. My face is going to lead this race. Unless Kurt takes him out.
Go Kurt.
So my face led for one lap there. Trendle, the fifth, makes his way around here. 15 and a half seconds behind the now race leader of Bubba Verstuen Senior. Sorry, what were you going to say, Sam? Were you not? Okay.
No, I was about to say something, but I just wanted to leave you hanging. Hanging, sucking, you know, whatever. Anyway, there was some in-game chat with somebody calling out that he was going to the pit, which is quite smart on an oval boom. You're slowing down in the first part of the corner already, and when you're not aware of it, you could just cause a crash or a caution that'll just end somebody's race. So I don't know who it was, but it was a very decent move.
It was Randy.
Oh, that was then I retract all my statements.
Take it back. Yeah, take it all back.
That was the worst thing he could have done. Why do you call stuff like that? It's not like I was complaining on the radio in the TCR GT4 race about that.
Yeah, no. No, but even in the officials, it's very rare you get people calling out that they're dropping down to pit road. But you're right.
Except when you're in American hour.
Absolute mayhem.
No, but if you're driving a lot of Americans, they all do it.
Really?
Yeah, they're all crazy as fuck, but
All
they're
right.
all doing it.
Well, you know, they're doing it because when it's more than just turning left, it's already complicated for them. So if they don't call the pit and free, then it's just a wreck fest.
True. I've seen some absolute pileups at pit road entrance.
Yeah.
I was like at Daytona, the super speedways, where people can't scrub the speed off enough and they hit the, you know, the, what they call the water barrels at the pit wall.
Yeah.
Dick Newt Jr. and Buck Trendle III putting a lap on was that Cletus? No, it was Herb, wasn't it? Herb Goebbels Senior. So Dick Newt Jr.'s caught Buck Trendle III here. He's 0.3 of a second behind. You can hear him coming off the gas enough to let the car turn a little, and then stays in it.
I kind of feel like this turns and the way I feel is it feels like I'm watching Daytona.
Yeah.
With a little kink in it.
Yeah, there's not as much banking, and the back straight is about 1/10 the length. But essentially, very similar. And you've not got small straights in between turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
So basically, what you're saying is almost the same and completely different.
I'm going to go one further and say they are nothing like one another. So, Newt Jr. retakes second place from Buck Trendle III after tracking him down over a number of laps. Whether we'll see him set off after Bubba Sluhan Sr. or not, I've no idea, but Bubba is 17.5 seconds nearly off down the road, and given that a lap is 30 seconds, he's over half a lap ahead.
Yeah, it's immense how big this lead is. Did you know that Texas does have kind of a sketchy history, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so it's a good thing that they created liquid paper, you know, to erase all the things.
Liquid paper?
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Liquid paper is just, it's just erasing, you know?
Alright. Oh, yeah, okay.
And apparently Americans call it liquid paper. I'm just doing so.
Oh, I get it now.
That's the first thing nobody thought you would say. You get it now.
Yeah. Whilst
Now
I
you
get
get
it, it's just the wrong thing to call it, isn't it? It's Tipex. It's like white paint.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. Like, what do they call it? Liquid paper?
I don't know.
Liquid
That's why
paper.
I was like, you can't have liquid paper. Papers are solid.
You guys can hear, but Mr. Racer Rector is completely going nuts.
So, your top 5. Bubba Sluhan Sr. leads by a whopping 17.48 seconds. Second is Dick Newt Jr. For BSTV Esports Green, and he's just 1.1 seconds ahead of Buck Trendle III, the Team Chimera. Fourth is 13.5 seconds further back down the road in the form of Dale Bogatyrov Jr. And then do not adjust your sets. 7.5 seconds back further is Randy Whiting Jr. And that is your top 5. So my beautiful face is in the top 5. It's as close as I'm going to get to the top 5 in a trucks race.
Yeah, apparently they used to call it mistake out.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Starting on a basis of whatever, she called the fluid mistake out.
Tipex.
Yeah.
Sorry, liquid paper. Yeah.
Yeah, liquid paper, solid air.
Solid air. I'm totally claiming that one. I'm sorry. In the office and someone says, "Can you pass me the liquid paper?" You're going to look at them like they've gone mad, aren't you? Pass you the what?
Get a glass of water with paper in it. So I think if Tyler is coming second or third and coming to the booth, then we should really ask about this.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's probably gonna say something like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah.
You know? It's
Oh dear.
It's Blet's
Just watching
still
Kurt Bletz getting down onto the skirt again. It's a dangerous thing to do. Got a real wobble on as well once he was down there. Doing it again. You don't even want to dip a toe over that, do you? The change in the camber is just too much. It doesn't help you turn so much as help you spin.
It's kind of depending on which track you're doing this on.
Yeah, there's somewhere it will assist. But yeah, I'd like to see these guys at a real, like, 1 miler. A really tight, narrow track, like, can't remember now.
Give me a sec, my daughter just walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Hello.
Hello.
All that time, we knew Welding was a little girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like a little girl. Just grabbing my tutu, doing some ballet.
We knew all these things already of you. So this is round 5, like we said before. This is the Chris Shaw Design 200 race. Next we go to Phoenix on the 2008 track. That's on January 16th. At the 30th of January we're at Michigan. And the 2009 track at Michigan. That'll be a good one. And then Sonoma Cup, a road track, will round out in round 8. This first season of this BSTV Truck Series at Sonoma Cup, which is the same track that we're going to be at for GT4 TCR this Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I did some laps on there, and I really liked the height differences.
Yeah, there's lots and lots of elevation change, particularly turn 1 into turn 2, 3 and 4. You're just climbing up the hill before you drop down through that carousel. A really exciting track, to be honest. I was an entire second slower than Gary Craig, but there's no surprise there really, seeing as he's super quick. And I'm not.
Yeah, he's not quick, you're just slow.
Oh, thanks for that.
Okay, my daughter wanted to say something. Say.
Tyler's doing good.
Did she just say Tyler's doing good?
Yes, you did.
Right, okay. And what's your daughter's name?
Bo.
Bo, okay. Good evening, Bo.
Saying hello.
Hello.
Such a professional.
She speaks better English than you do.
Yeah, she does. And you as well.
You are?
Better than you as well.
Yeah, I'm still learning. You know, it's not my first language. Stupidity is my first language.
Liquid paper.
Liquid paper. Oh no, Kirtlets! That won't bring out a caution because it's on the infield. How has he ended up there? Is there any way to track back? I reckon that's dipping the wheel below that white line onto the skirt again, because that's where you end up. He's not moving though, which is unusual. Has he had a technical issue?
Look at that stick. It's moving.
Ah, is this?
Why does... It might be not a... I don't think they're gonna get the caution because he's...
No, there's not going to be a caution. He's on the infield. He's come onto the infield. It looks like he's on purpose, or has he got a big tail slapper going on? Here we go. Oh, his engine's gone. His engine's gone. And is he purposefully turned off? Yeah. So has he overheated his engine somehow?
Yeah, it might be if you stick in too much tape.
Yes, yeah. I've heard of people doing that. I've never messed with that setting on the car, to be honest. Probably should. So he'll be resetting to pit road, I guess, because that's not going to go anywhere. As Bubba closes in on... Is that? That's not Bubba Trendle, is it? No. I don't know who that is, actually.
This is Adam.
Donald, you mean?
Donald, sorry.
Yeah. That's another lap on to Donald White Jr. So Bubba has now lapped everybody up to 4th place. So, and including 4th place, up to Dale Bogatyrev Jr. He's 20 seconds ahead of... So he's 2/3 of a lap ahead of Dick Newitt Jr. now.
I know, I mean, my daughter she was sleeping, right? And she just came out of it, so I can't sleep anymore. Okay. So I told her to do something useful, gonna grab me a beer, so she's now going downstairs to get me a beer.
So, am I seeing things, or has Bubba's car got damage?
No, he has damage on the right front.
Where on earth has he got that from? That's another turn 2.
Yeah, it would be
He's got
so
damage
weird.
at the rear as well. That's front and back. He's hit the wall there.
Where on earth did you really ask where he got that damage? I think from the wall. Jeez.
You can go off people, you know.
Da da da.
So that's recent, I reckon. But he's still pulling away. Even with damage, he's faster than everybody behind him by some considerable margin.
Yeah, is he still doing faster laps though?
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
By
Yeah.
like 4/10. That's unreal. It's good that you can read numbers though.
Oh, I got my new beer, so I'm happy.
Can't believe you've got your children into slave labour.
Yeah, it doesn't really pay well.
So Dick Newitt Jr. has entered pit road.
He's probably going for the undercut.
It's going to have to be one hell of an undercut. He's also got damage on the front left and front right and rear right as well, in the same way that Bubba has.
Yeah, so apparently there's nothing more interesting to find about Texas, so I switched on to America again.
Okay, yeah.
Now the Golden State Bridge never stops getting a makeover. Once they're at the back, they start painting it, and once they're all the way across, they start painting it on the other side again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that already. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're boring me now. Buck Trendle into the pits for his scheduled stop. And there's Bubba into the pits as well for his. Tyler sets off again. You can definitely see that some of that damage has been repaired at the front. So the tyres must be very difficult to manage and maintain. That's him passing Buck Trendle the third there. Whoa! Going round.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's Dick Newitt Jr.
Oh, Dick.
Oh, there's a caution and he's utterly wiped out Herb Goebel Sr.
At least we got our caution.
Oh, we did get a caution. Oh, Bubba, where you going, Bubba?
That was massive, man, the way Tyler got shunted up in the air.
Yeah, that was a huge crash.
Did he have so much damage on the rear?
He just hit the wall again for a second time, I think that is. So everybody will sort themselves out. This is him leaving pit road. And he's obviously got a shock from the cars in front of him.
So Valentine is screaming in the radio chat. No,
Yeah.
Mikey, no!
And then he gets a... Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah, he did tank the
not
wall
that.
again. So...
Oh, so, okay, who was that?
Cletus.
Yeah, I think that Cletus is right. Let me check Cletus real fast. He might just want to cancel his black flag.
So...
Yeah, clear the black flag of Cletus, he's right. He came in on an unfortunate moment.
Do you want me?
Yeah, I don't have admin rights to clear his flag, that's fine. Right click on it and clear penalties. Yeah. I know he's thanking you.
I know. It's because I did it.
I'm gonna PM him.
Can't believe you're taking credit for that. So, this is anybody's guess now. I have completely lost track of who is where because I'm a rubbish commentator. There's a lot of cars in pit road, all getting repaired. So Buck Trendle the third is in pit road. Bubba Versluwen Senior is in there. Can't believe you've done that. Can't believe you've done that.
No, yes, yeah. So the car of Martijn is from, it almost looks like a rubber duck, you know, it's all bent up.
Yep. So who else is still in pits at the minute? Bubba is leaving the pits. Donald Wright Jr. is in the pits. Dick Newitt Jr. is in the pits. Herb Goebel Sr. is in the pits. And Kurt Bletz is still in the pits. So a very busy place at the moment. I thought my eyes were going funny then when I saw Randy Whiting Jr. being the first car behind the pace car, but he'll get a wave around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, to be honest, did he pit?
It doesn't look like he did.
Oh, that might be a
He
mistake.
pitted just before the safety car.
Oh, did he really?
Then,
Right.
then he's...
And same for Dale.
Dale Bogatyrev Jr. Right, so at the minute our race leader is showing us Buck Trendle the third. So that's really thrown everything out the window. Beautiful face on that car. Thing to behold, isn't it?
Good thing you're in love with yourself, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody has to be.
Standing in the mirror like, oh, I look so good today. I want to kiss you and hug you and squeeze you.
Amen to that.
Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
Hello. So, Dick Newitt Jr. has joined us in the booth. That's not the way that you wanted to continue the race on lap 103, is it?
No. I tried taking 2 tires on that last stop without practicing it, and in hindsight, I should have taken 4 tires.
Right. Imbalance of the car sent you round at turn 2, is that right?
Yeah, I had, on kind of before I got to apex of 1, I had a big snap and caught it and started to go up the track, and I'd already hit the wall and taken some repairs, so I didn't want to hit it again. So I just tried to cut it to the left and keep it out of the wall. And unfortunately, it kind of spun, and while I was regaining control, Stefan had nowhere to go, I think. So sorry to Stefan. And I think Martin got caught up in it as well, so sorry to Martin. I didn't want anyone else to fall victim to my stupid choice.
Going again, so sorry to almost ignore what you're saying. Just as Bubba tries to put a move underneath Dale, I think that is.
That'll be Cletus, I think.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's Cletus. Good call. So, had you already had a little incident with the wall as well? Because we saw some damage on the front right and rear right of your car before all that.
Yeah, about 10 laps before I pit, I hit the wall off of 2, and that had killed my pace completely. So that's why I was planning to pit early anyway, and that just kind of sealed the deal. And I took enough repairs that I felt like I could still get out ahead of Simon, and it had worked because I was.
Oh dear, sorry. There's another caution.
Oh dear.
Randy Whiten Jr. manages to thread the needle there. We'll have to see an onboard from that. Again, yeah. That was pretty vicious. So this is Cletus losing control of the car in 2.
Oh, he had it out for Donald there.
Donald gets all of it.
Donald is really, really unlucky there.
Yeah. That was brutal. It was almost like you had him in the crosshairs. Properly smashed him. So an onboard here with Randy will show us how close this came. Look at that one spinning around on the inside.
He's just flat out crazy guy.
Donald's helmet is now full of sick because he was spinning that fast.
I can't see what you're seeing, but I'm watching what happened to Cletus, and that was textbook. He was in the dirty. He took a shallow entry to 1. He was in the dirty air behind the top 2, and as soon as he kind of drifted up into the clean air, and all that clean air starts hitting the front, the car just finally hooks up, and he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's easily done on these ovals for sure.
I was pretty surprised how powerful that dirty air is around here, because I in that second stint, or was it the third stint? I don't know. I was in behind Simon, and once the tires had gone, I just could not close on him at all, because I would pick up the aero wash midway through the corner and just push out wide, and you can't maintain speed once that happens.
Yeah, we were debating about that, if you were just hanging back or trying to not stretch the tires too much, or you just couldn't come back to the draft.
I really didn't want to be stuck behind Simon that whole stint. I didn't realize, because on fresh tires, the dirty air doesn't affect that much, because you have the grip to take multiple lines, and you can overcome the loss of downforce with mechanical grip. But once the mechanical grip is gone and the tires have worn off, there's well, that looked like an unsafe pit entry from Simon.
There was dive for pit lane from him a minute ago, but I think he got away with it.
Okay. Yeah, but once the tires have gone and you don't have that mechanical grip to help you overcome the aero wash, there's just nothing you can do. And it was interesting because sometimes Simon would take a slightly wider line in 1 and 2, and I could just ride the bottom and had plenty of grip. And then other times he was right up on the white line, and I would push off like crazy out of 2. So it's pretty tough. But it looked like what happened to Ivan, to Cletus there, was he was just suddenly had that clean air, and his car hooked up and came around on him.
Yeah.
We actually got a word for that when here in Holland. We got a word for that when that happens, when you get into that dirty air. We call that a loopy, because your backside. Yeah, I'm not kidding it. Because your backside is sliding in, suddenly overdoing it, and you slide out, and you start to spin. We call it a loopy.
And Wobbly's got a question about liquid paper.
Yeah, liquid paper.
Okay.
What is liquid paper, according to you?
I've never heard of it before.
Well, apparently if you're in Texas, that's what they call Tipex, if you believe Wobbly's facts.
Call what?
Tipex. You know the white stuff that you erase mistakes on paper with?
You mean erasers?
No, you know the liquid stuff. The liquid
whiteout. Whiteout,
that's what they call it.
Whiteout.
Yeah.
Whiteout is even...
Oh, I've actually, now that you mention that, I feel like I have heard it called liquid paper before. But it's always whiteout to me. Is Clyde in second? Am I seeing that right?
You don't adjust your set too much. I think so, yeah.
Did he pit there?
He did.
Right before the safety car.
Yeah, that's...
He's not allowed to win.
No, he pit under this yellow.
This one. Yeah.
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 And I do think Dale and Buck got a penalty for something because they went to the back and let Randy go by.
So Buck must have got done on pit entry, like.
Ivan was sitting. Ivan was sitting on the pit entry, and Simon went around the commit cone. So I think that's what it was.
So 4 cars on lead lap. I don't know where Donald is. He must be hanging way back somewhere.
He's getting repairs, I think. Yeah.
He's out now, though. And we're away again.
So Clyde / Buck / Dale need to get this done quick, because once the tires are worn, Martin's pace is unbelievable. But he's definitely vulnerable in this early stage with slightly older tires.
And Wobbly, Orlando on the chat said he'd like to thank Carl for clearing the black flag. Sorry.
That's fair enough. As long as I'm getting credits for this host.
Randy got very, very close to the back of Dale there. Dale looks a bit light on the back end.
Yeah, that is probably just a product of Simon coming across his nose a bit.
If Randy's leading on anywhere near the last lap, I'm going to red flag this.
I think that's fair.
It's fair to everyone.
It's not going to be, but you know. Well, I suppose the top 3 could wreck.
Yeah, we can't have the start of 2022 being Clyde Whiting bragging about winning a race. It'll last till 2025.
No. 200, 2100 something. I don't know, but yeah, for thousands of years you will.
So Martin's doing the right thing here, which is protecting the bottom.
Yeah.
Because you just can't get enough speed around the top to make a pass happen.
There is a high line in Texas, though, isn't there?
There is, but I don't think the trucks have enough power to use it. I think you could get it in the maybe the Xfinity cars and the Cup cars, but the trucks, it's the bottom or nothing. So Simon needs to get something done quick here if he's going to have a chance.
I'm looking at how they're taking the corners and approaching it, and you'll see the difference that Valentine is really pulling away in the entry.
But that just means he's going to be ploughing the front tyres.
Yes. But whatever setup he's running, or maybe the line, I don't know, he is so much quicker at the end of the run that if Simon can't do something soon, he's gonna, you know, lose out here.
Well, he's got a run now.
He's close.
He's not stepping out yet, though. He's not going to get round going that way either.
Well, as long as Martin holds the bottom, this is what he probably needs to do, which is start high, get a nice arc, and get the run off. So Martin can't defend here because he's pushing wide. Yeah, that's textbook.
And look at that, it was there.
There's a wrecking ball coming, boys.
Yeah.
He is on the proper line as well.
Well, that was good news for Simon because Clyde sticking his nose in meant Martin couldn't cut back to the inside.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Martin right now, it's 5 pence, £2 coin, isn't it? It's...
Well, if you're Martin right now, you need to be patient, but it's tough to do with 14 laps to go. Tough to tell yourself not to stress about it.
And you know you have Clyde behind you, which is always dangerous.
Oh, this is dangerous for Simon. That wall closes in fast. He had to get out of it there.
Yeah, and Bubba gets alongside again and takes the lead again.
To be fair, this is the first time in this race we've seen fair racing, you know. It has been follow-up of just a couple of crashes, but not really like this.
No.
Well, yeah, the first stint was some heavy fuel saving going on, except somehow Martin managed to pull a massive gap while also saving as much fuel as Simon and I were, so it was pretty impressive, honestly, the pace Martin has.
Buck Trundle the third here. Oh, he got tyre down underneath that white line. That's going to make him a victim of a Randy Whiting Jr.
Oh my god, I can't have this. If he's if he's gonna win this race, I'm out of the booth.
Yeah, I'm leaving before the interviews start.
You mean no interviews, right?
Yeah, none.
Yeah, okay. Even if he finishes on the podium, no way.
Well, Clyde might have just ruined the race for the win there, I think.
Yeah.
Because Martin's got a big enough gap now, and Simon will be reaching that. There's kind of a plateau about 15 to 20 laps into the tires where they just are at their, you know, they're not going to go any slower, but they're not going to go any faster.
Yeah.
And Simon is rapidly approaching that. Yeah, well, bearing in mind that Martin's tires are some, you know, 5 or 6 green flag laps older, so he's going to hit that plateau first. But Simon's window is limited here, and it's not by the checkered flag, I think.
And I think we got Dale Bogataro Jr. who's sizing up Randy Whiting for a pass.
Which is pretty impressive considering I don't think he had any practice because he joined right before qualifying.
He did, yeah.
It does seem like he's struggling to get closer, but he's going there, but it's like turtle moves.
Yeah.
On his back.
He's benefited by the fact that Clyde is in quite a bit of dirty air as well. Is Dale. Oh, Simon's got a bit of a run here.
He does, but Trundle's got to put a move on in the next 2 or 3 laps, going off what Tyler was saying.
He's doing the same thing he did before to Martin, but I don't know. Yeah, see, now he's washing out as well.
Yeah.
He started to reach the limit of that right front. So he's not going to be able to do it the same way he did it before.
Dale on Randy.
Yeah.
That's a done deal.
Yeah, this
now
is good.
Interviews are available.
Yeah, the interviews are open again.
Yeah. Interview window is open.
Let's go.
So we're on lap 127, 8 to go.
And I'm curious if Dale did save the tires better while sticking back a bit and not interfering with them.
It could be.
Yeah, that might work.
He's right on the edge though. I think he should just feel like the next 2 laps he should be getting closer.
Yeah, but the closer we get to the end of the race, the more desperate people are getting on the gas, and we might see another caution.
Yeah, Simon needs to not do what it's very tempting to do here, which is overdrive the car to try and get a run on exit.
Yeah.
He's better off hoping that Martin makes a mistake and pushes too hard, and he can get a run that way, because if you try and get to throttle too early, you're just going to kill your chances by overheating those tires.
I don't like the way he keeps dipping a tyre underneath that white line either.
Well, it's almost necessary to try and get just a little bit of clean air on the front.
Right.
Yeah,
But
Randy's
that's
out.
a little too much. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, it was high. Randy's out, so I'm really happy about this.
Randy? Oh, right, he's been spat out the back, hasn't he?
Yeah. For 5 laps to go.
And Dale's got some pace here.
He really does. He's having a look. And he's going to make this work, I think.
Yeah, this might be curtains for Simon's chances.
Buck is real high.
Yeah.
We've got a lapped car of Cletus Bauman's up ahead.
Yeah, who got back in the race after that huge crash that he had earlier.
It didn't make Martin's life super easy there.
Certainly did not. He's off out of the gas, letting Dale go through. How was he going around this old version of Texas?
Coming down to it, 3 laps to go.
So how were the bumps started on the track?
Not too bad, honestly. There was one kind of right at the apex of 1 and 2 that could catch you out if you hit it hard, but by and large, it wasn't terrible.
2 to go after this one.
Otherwise known as 3 to go.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, 3 to go. Race director's laughing a little too hard there.
And Martin pulled away that lap.
Yeah, I feel like that Martin is in control here.
Yeah, I don't know that Dale's got the pace to challenge. Still though, with seemingly no practice, a P2 would be pretty incredible. Martin pulled another 10th there.
And even with a little bit of damage, he's able to maintain the gap.
Yeah, it's been an impressive drive. He's led for the vast majority. And as he comes around now to take the checkered flag, Martin Bubba Versleeuwen Sr. wins at Texas.
Versleeuwen!
I'll leave you guys for the interview, but thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Always
Yeah,
good
thanks.
to have insightful and useful information other than Wobbly's Texan facts. Thanks a lot, mate.
No problem. See you guys next time.
See ya.
I just said it.
So we'll wait for the officials, but it looks like Dale finished second, Buck finished third, Randy finished fourth. Thankfully he didn't finish on the podium, otherwise we'd never have heard the end of it. And Cletus was still circulating, so good on him. And he finished fifth, up 5 places from his start position as Bubba does his celebratory donuts.
He's doing them better than Mick Schumacher, who couldn't do a donut.
Yeah, no, his traction control switched off, did he?
Yeah.
So a very exciting second third of the race, Wobbly.
Yeah, the especially the last part, what was it, 25 laps?
Yeah.
Were the laps you were looking forward to. They got everything, you know. There were crashes. There was drama. There was Tyler crashing into the wall by himself, which is always fun to see.
Yeah.
I mean, Dick.
Yes.
And we did get a good battle in the end. Martijn really had the pace today. Really did a good job on holding on as well and fighting off Buck as well.
Yeah, tactics in there as well. The tactics kind of went out the window when all the crashes started up. But Martijn Bubba Versluwen definitely dominated the vast majority of that. That was a good race. And I'm looking forward to the next one already, funnily enough. Let's see if there's anybody in the interview room. Sadly, it's just Randy Whiting.
I'm expecting Martijn to be here as well soon.
All right, okay. We'll give him a little longer. Then he's still doing donuts, I think. So.
Hey, there he is.
Ah, right then.
I'll do Clyde if you do Martijn.
That doesn't work out at all. Seeing as you're Dutch and so is he. Oh dear. Right, here comes Martijn then. Hopefully he's not already swearing. And Bubba Versluwen Senior should be in the booth with us. Good evening, Bubba.
Evening.
How are you doing?
Very well.
A lot happier now that you've won at Texas. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so you dominated that race fully. You were leading for more than anybody else, and you were pulling away at a rapid pace at one point. And then everybody decided to crash their cars.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
It's never good when your massive lead is eroded by somebody else crashing, but it's an occupational hazard of doing oval racing. You started about 6th, I think, or something like that, and quickly got yourself to the front. And as we heard from Dick Newitt Jr., you were very fast at the end of a stint. So what do you put your pace down to? Was it setup? Was it lots of practice? How were you so much faster towards the end of the stint?
I have no idea. I just I did some.
That sounds reasonable. Good job.
No, I have no idea. But I lifted a lot in entry of 1 and 3, so that. But I don't know how the tires managed to hold on.
Well, whatever you were doing, it worked a treat. And where will that put you in the series? Let's have a look. Standings. Where's Bubba? Bubba. Oh, you're quite far down at the moment, aren't you? You're 9th at the minute. But that'll elevate you up past quite a few individuals, I would think. So your title chances have reopened. A lot of people higher up were either not in the race at all or finished badly. So Dale, Dale did all right. He came in 2nd. Dick Newitt Jr. and Kurt Bletz and Herb Goebbels Sr., they all had not good days, but they'll still score points. So
yeah.
And then where are we next? We are at Phoenix next. So Phoenix is not too dissimilar to this track, really, is it?
I have no idea.
Excellent.
I never do ovals.
Right, okay.
Only for this series. So.
Well,
you're quite good at it. So start doing them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you missed your vocation here, I think. Any questions from you, Rusty?
No, I must. I think you drive like me. You just drive and hope it goes well.
Yeah.
And it looked like you were really on spot and on par. We did see a little bit of damage halfway through on the right end. So I think you scraped the wall or something.
I hit the wall at the entry of 1 and the exit of 2.
Yeah, but it didn't seem to affect your pace. It almost looked like a zero contact.
Yeah, well, it was 0x.
Yeah, that might explain why you did not have anything on that.
It was a fine wake-up call to.
It looked quite boring to be honest for you, to driving like 70 seconds in front of the other guys.
Yeah, normally you have, when you see oval racing, you have a caution, and then you can have a drink, and then wait for the race to start again, and now it was, I believe, first caution was in lap 100 or something. Yeah, 105 or something. Yeah, but that's a long time, 100 laps on an oval, but.
Yeah, so we started with 10 and you guys ended up with 5 cars, so the end was mayhem.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch. The end was very fun to watch. Good defending on your side as well. Well, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
2 in a row now, going for the triple header. I know how that feels. So, alright, cool, Valentine. Good job.
Thank you.
Any shout outs you want to give?
I have no idea. Yeah. No.
Thank you.
Don't know.
I no worries. I hosted this session, so I'll take that.
Sorry, Robbie.
Yeah, thanks, Valentine. We'll see you next time. Congratulations.
Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.
See you Wednesday, mate.
Right then, and our own... Ooh, I can't even press the buttons. Our only other interviewee, for your pleasure, Wobbly, is Randy.
Randy!
Hey.
We're so happy you didn't win. You didn't get on the podium. That's it. Bye-bye.
I'd already planned to red flag the race and cancel all interviews if you managed to get on the podium.
Yeah, I don't quite know what happened to Nikolai and, Dale and Buck, because I cocked up that pit stop, went too far forward, and thought, well, it doesn't matter, I'll come out in 4th, and then it told me to pass both of them, so I found myself in 2nd.
It's because they both got pit lane penalties.
That'll be why then.
Both of them got done for entry to pit road.
Right, and then I was doing it on 3 screens, so I could see Martin out of my left-hand window, and it looked like, I don't know if he did, and I'm not accusing him of anything, but it just looked like he kept going and slowing and going and slowing, and by the time he went and I realised he'd gone properly, I was just too slow and dropped to 4th.
Right. You often get that in official races, actually. So, yeah, it's just an occupational hazard of restarts on ovals, I think. But you managed to keep your car clean. We were on board with you doing some threading of the needle.
Was that the when Adam? What's his name? Donald and Cletus. So yeah, I hope it looked like it did to me, because I had one spinning on the left, one spinning on the right. And I thought, what do I do? So I just shut my eyes and didn't hear a bang, and all was good.
Yeah. Any other questions from you, Rusty?
Yeah. It looked like you got quite feisty at the last couple of laps, but you suddenly started falling off. Was it due to the tires? Was it your lack of talent?
It probably a bit of both. Although I don't know how I managed to do it, but I just eat my tyres. The first stint, I purposely went to the back and I was lifting in both corners, thinking to myself, well, I'll have a nice tyre advantage at the end, and still they was pulling away from me. So somehow, if we carry on doing this lefty turny thing, I need to learn how to not eat my tyres within 5 laps.
Yeah, well, I was saying to Rusty that I was inspired watching all of this. I'm going to probably do a truck race tomorrow, but then he did point out it's at Watkins.
Yeah.
Less than 5 minutes.
The only thing I can think of is that a lot of these guys, when they're in front of me, they turn into the corner a lot later. But if I try that, the truck just disappears up the track, so I'm missing a trick somewhere.
Yeah, you have to put the tools on the left.
Yeah. When you put your tools in the back of the pickup.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any cake on the passenger seat. That's what it was.
No, but since you're in the booth anyway, why is Oklahoma so windy?
I don't know. Go on.
Because Kansas sucks and Texas blows.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's been like this all night, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
So where does that put you in the series? Let's have a look.
Well, I've literally just updated it, and I'm now 8th, but with drop weeks, I think I go up to about 5th.
Yeah, because you're ahead of Kurt, Herb, and Cletus. So yeah, that'll work.
And your tactic seems to be just to hold back, or just be slow and don't get any incidents, which works at the moment.
It's pretty much stay out of trouble, because in any series where you don't have any fast repairs, you can be the slowest car on the track, as I usually am, but still have a decent finish if you don't destroy your tools. Tyler being, a prime example.
Yeah.
And can I just say as well, Tyler spun because he took two tyres. I took 2 tyres and didn't spin.
So
therefore, I'm
saying you have
better than Tyler.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, in all ways you have outperformed Tyler. Right, and have you anybody you'd like to have a shout out to for on our first race of 2022?
Yeah, obviously you guys for doing the broadcast. I shall watch it back tomorrow. I'm sure I won't get any abuse whatsoever.
None.
What was I going to say then? Just a happy new year to everybody involved in the BSTV leagues, drivers, viewers, commentators, everybody. This year's shaping up to be a fantastic year. We've got lots of racing coming up, lots of different types of racing, and I'm really looking forward to it. So and obviously thanks to everybody that joins in this bit of fun. It is a good giggle, especially listening to Tyler taking it deadly serious, and then getting angry with me and Adam because we don't. So that's always good.
It's like GT4.
Yeah, it's just the same as GT4. Awesome. In that case, we'll see you next time out, and you'll be in the booth on Wednesday watching me crash.
I most certainly will. Catch you later, guys.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
And just for kicks, we've got Buck Trendle III, who has joined us for an interview. So, good evening, Buck.
Evening. Sorry, I went to get a tow blowing.
Carefully, you don't do some damage to the upper portion of your mouth while you're trying to bite one of those things off.
It's only a small one. It's be fine.
Right. Okay, not one of those perverts ones. So, great racing tonight. We saw you hovering around the top 3 the entire night. You finished 3rd in the end. Do you think you could have finished 2nd or 1st if things had turned out differently?
If I'd have got lucky, yes.
If you'd have got lucky.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I was killing the tyres. Not as bad as some people, but yeah. Verstappen was rapid, quick. Not only was he managing the tyres better, but my delta to him every lap was just red, and he was just putting away from me 2 or 3 tenths every single lap. And then Tyler went on a rampage as well behind me and did the same, and I just fell backwards. So yeah, I don't know what else I could have done really. I took the Charlotte setup, tried to tweak it, didn't make any blind bit of difference, and then just run the Charlotte setup anyway. So it worked at Charlotte. Obviously, it doesn't work so well here.
Well, you'll be glad to know that Bubba Versluwen Senior doesn't know how he managed to be so fast here. That should give you a nice warm feeling. His only excuse was that he was off the gas into 1 and the 3 and then back on it mid-turn. So maybe that's something to do with it. But you stayed with it. Did you get a penalty for pit lane entry?
On the last one, yes.
Yeah.
The cone was knocked over by someone parked in the pit entry. I couldn't remember if it was anything to do with the pit entry line or not, so I just turned left. I was trying to make sure Versluwen couldn't pit and follow me in, but obviously I did that a bit too well. I couldn't beat him on equal tyres, so the only chance was new tyres. Then I got the unsafe pit entry. It was only an end of line penalty anyway, so because the 4 cars left didn't really make too much of a difference.
No, and we had Tyler trying to motivate you in the chat, telling you to get on with it at the beginning of the stint because Verstappen was really good at the end of the stint, and he said you've probably only got about 5 laps to overhaul him and then try and stay in front. And that seems like the right tactic.
He would have got back past me, though. I did get past once, but I couldn't pull away in the lap or two that I had, so nah. Nothing I could have done there.
Well, that puts you in 6th place overall, which is pretty damn good going. And if we take drop weeks out of it, I think it puts you 2nd overall, which is highly impressive. Next time out, we are at Phoenix. Do you do much oval racing outside of this or not?
No.
No. Right, that's a fairly flat answer. That's good.
Serious ovals?
Right, okay. So Phoenix isn't too dissimilar to Texas as far as I know. Or as far as I remember anyway. And you're...
Phoenix.
Sorry?
At least we're using the free tracks. I know I probably run that version of Phoenix, unlike the new ones.
Yeah. But yeah, your championship's shaping up to be very successful if you keep finishing in the top 3. So congratulations for tonight. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, you guys for running the broadcast. Jamie for giving me shit. I hope he gets some side effects from his vaccine. Yeah, everyone
Wobbly for the host.
And
Wobbly for the host.
Of course.
Yeah,
Wobbly. Yes. You snuck that one in there on me.
In that case, thank you very much for your entertainment tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Will do. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
So, another exciting oval race for the BSTV Truck Series. January 16th for the next one at Phoenix, as we've just mentioned. We've got a few more races before that, though, if I can find a way to get to it. Give me a sec. Never did go through the finishing order, did we? Never mind. Professionalism can wait for somebody else. So, on the 5th, we've got GT Force TCRs at Sonoma Cup track. That's this Wednesday, just in case you weren't paying attention. You can watch me and Wobbly crashing at that one. Probably more me than Wobbly, but there you go. On the 8th, which is next Saturday, V8 ESC starts again with the Media Day. That's at Watkins Glen, as it always is. That's the boot for 2 races, a sprint feature, 30 minutes plus an hour. Are you racing in that, Wobbly?
I did sign up as an entry, but I'm not sure if I'm racing it.
Okay. So that'll be just me and Sam in the booth. I think. No, Sam, you're racing that, aren't you?
What am I racing?
V8s.
No, I'm not racing it anymore because we need someone to do proper camera for this.
Oh, proper cameras, as in Clyde can't.
Not the scenery.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
The scene.
That's why. You also forgot we do have a new league on Friday.
Have we got one on Friday?
Do we got one on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, is it MX5s on Friday?
Yes.
When is it?
Okay. It's not.
Is it
it's
this
not
Friday?
in the calendar.
Yep, this Friday, next week.
Yeah, Friday the 7th. Our MX5 league kicks off. Because I'm pathetic, I don't know where it's at or when it starts.
I can't do that one. No, I can't do that one.
So, lots to look forward to. Many different types of racing here at BSTV. Totally unprofessional broadcasts, but at least it's not starched like some of the others. So we like to call it as we see it and have a laugh along the way. So hopefully that's entertaining for you and that you'll join us many times in the future. Any last words for you, Wobbly, on the back of that race?
No, it was well, the mid part was a bit more. I don't want to say boring, but I'm gonna say boring. And the finish was very good. It was a really good finish. I think the guys did a proper job on giving us an entertaining show. And even if the race is boring, it's a hell of a car to keep on track. So good job to all the drivers who did finish.
Yeah, well said. It is a difficult car to handle, and these ovals they can surprise you with how the track evolves and how your tyres devolve. So yeah, well said. And anything from you, Sam, for tonight?
Well, I will just quote what Wobbly said. That was a bit boring for the first part, but the end was really good, and they did put a really good show, so that was great. Thanks, guys.
Awesome stuff. In that case, we will see you, no doubt, on Wednesday in one form or another, and we look forward to entertaining you again then. I'll say goodnight, let Wobbly and Sam say goodnight, and close the broadcast. So thank you all. Welcome to 2022, and a Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching, and looking forward to the next time.
And good night, everybody.